here we go. Some 8 strange traditions in the world. Now, who is this written by there, Goose?
Does not say.
Oh, wait. Jenny Anderson.
Where do you see
right
that?
There. Right there. Oh, wait.
No,
Never mind.
That's a picture. Never
Anyone
mind.
who wants to learn Spanish.
Cut that out.
Buenos dias.
All right. This is written by, we don't know.
Yeah.
But let's go anyway.
Okay. Yo soy inteligente. La tomatina. La tomatina in Spain. That's number 1 right here. I'm guessing that translates to the tomato.
Yes.
So anyways, it says, always dreamed to be a real-life food fight. Oh.
To be a real-life food fight. I have always wanted to be potato.
I've always wanted to be a piece of food thrown around. Always dreamed of a real-life food fight. Well, your dream might come true. At the tradition in Spain, La Tomatina is the biggest tomato fight in the world. Annually held in the Valencian town of Bono in Spain. On the last Wednesday of August, everyone on the streets throws tomatoes at each other.
Oh.
Just for fun. You need to buy a ticket in advance to join the tomato fight. Now, you know what, Goose?
Yes.
That would be all fun and games. But number 1, imagine the amount of fruit flies. Number 2, imagine the smell. Number 3, being the person had to clean up after that.
Also, they say you gotta buy a ticket, but they don't say you gotta buy your own tomatoes.
Right.
Also, if they're like fresh tomatoes, it's just like a ball being thrown against you. Like,
yeah.
Like a little rock.
That would probably hurt.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't sound like much fun. You know? Sounds like kind of a hassle.
What if
you have a
Are they saving the sauce? Are they going to make some...
off the ground?
Some salsa? Are they going to make some pizzas?
Wasted tomatoes.
They're going to make some tacos?
What if your house is like just off the street and like you're just enjoying a nice cup of tea?
What if like the day before you had like you know how people pressure wash the side of their house?
Yeah, they just clean their house.
They clean it.
Have
it's
a
like,
garden.
Oh no, I forgot tomorrow. La tomatina.
I spent $1,600
I
landscaping.
don't know why there's an Italian in Spain, but
because he likes.
Well, why is it always happening to me?
He just doesn't. He just hates the tomato festival, so he just stays inside. But they always ruin his house.
Maria, they always waste a potato. We could use that on the pizza.
Potato. Maria gives him the look like it's tomatoes, you idiot.
Maria's just like his dog.
All right, number 2, cheese rolling in England. In England, this tradition is already held for 200 years in Gloucester. Each year, the last Monday in May, participants stand on the top of the Copper's Hill, waiting for an enormous wheel to roll a double Gloucester cheese off the hill. When the cheese starts rolling, everyone tries to chase it while slipping, tripping, tumbling down the way. The first one that catches the cheese can keep it.
Oh, yeah.
So you actively throw your body off. I feel like it'd be better just to run down the hill, but maybe that's like cheating.
That's probably cheating.
You have to fall over and then catch it.
Yeah. Let's see here. What's number 3? Number 3, throwing cinnamon at single people in Denmark.
That's just hateful.
Wait, so like a single person or a person that is not in a relationship?
I think they're not in a relationship.
Let's read and find out. When you turn 25 years old, are unmarried, and celebrating it in Denmark, we advise you not to wear your best clothes. In Denmark, it is a tradition that your friends will ambush you on your birthday with a cinnamon shower all day.
All day? Get in your eyes.
If that isn't already bad enough, you should see what happens 5 years later when you turn 30 and you still haven't been married. The spice is ungrated pepper.
Upgraded. That's not how you spell upgraded.
Oh.
They put grade like great cheese.
That's what I was going to say. Upgraded to pepper.
Wow. Well, one, that's just, I think that's a form of harassment and assault. Probably can get the arrested.
Isn't it like some people do like the cinnamon challenge where they take like a teaspoon of cinnamon and try to eat it,
Man.
and then they just cough it all up. Now imagine
You're back a few years. Now it's Tide.
it's Tide Pods. No,
Even
now
that's
it's
old.
licking ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Get with the times.
Oh yeah. That's old news now.
The future is now, old man.
You gotta ramp it up. Now we're eating.
It's like they
snails.
threw a whole bucket in this guy's face. It's like
Yeah.
it's like your head is now a stick of cinnamon. It's just how much cinnamon you
It's
had
like
on them.
you turn 25 and you're happy that no one's throwing cinnamon at you, but then you're sad because you realize that you have no friends that throw cinnamon at you.
It's like you're 25 and in Denmark, and you're like just pondering, like, I wonder how they get cinnamon on the cinnamon toast crunch, and all of a sudden it's just like you get like hit in the face with a huge like 1 pound bag of cinnamon.
It's not even just like
It's like a
loose powder.
drive-by cinnamon thing.
It's still in the bag. They just whack you with it.
Yeah.
Number 4, sweet coins in Bolivia. If you like pie and sweet desserts, you should celebrate New Year's Eve in Bolivia. All the pastry shops and bakeries are preparing delicious cakes and desserts for the evening. That sounds good.
Uh-huh.
However, these cakes are not all normal cakes.
Oh no.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm not having a stroke. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, I'm good.
Scat rap.
These cakes are not normal cakes at all. In some of them, you will find a coin. They believe that whoever finds a coin in their pastry will have endless good luck for the new year. Oh, so prepare yourself and taste many cakes. Yeah, that sounds great.
Unless you like, just like, you know, like you don't know about it and you're just chowing down, and all of a sudden you start choking because you just swallowed a coin.
First you bite the coin, you hurt your teeth, and you accidentally
Like,
swallow and choke. It's like, you have good luck! Congratulations!
The best of luck.
What do Bolivian people sound like?
Bolivia?
I'm trying to think of a
I
Bolivian
think
accent.
maybe is that Russia?
It's near Russia, I think.
Yeah.
Bolivia! That's it.
Let's see. Monkey Buffet Festival in Thailand.
Already, I hate it with the picture.
In Thailand, they have a ritual that would bring good luck when joining, namely the Monkey Buffet Festival. This festival is held on the last Sunday of November, and you do not need to be surprised when you see monkeys opening a can of Coca-Cola. Chefs spend hours on preparing buffets, and the locals offer snacks, sweets, drinks, and fruits to the monkeys. During this festival, there are also many activities related to the monkeys. Dancing, dressing like monkeys, monkey masks, and a lot more. So wait, they spend all day making this buffet of food, and they just let monkeys just like run all over it?
Yeah, monkeys can have their free pick.
Alright then.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea, but I mean,
I wouldn't eat anything there.
then every other day of the year, the monkeys are like, "Where's our food? I was promised desserts."
That
and
reminds
delicious
me
sweets."
of like, wasn't there a thing of like parrots or something that ended up getting high off like marijuana plants or something, or like cocaine plants?
I didn't hear that.
Or was it like LSD?
I
It's been
think-
a while
I
since
feel
I
like
heard
it
that.
wouldn't be LSD. I feel like marijuana makes more sense because it can be smoke and they breathe it in.
Yeah, they were like getting high off of that, so like they started like taking over like the whole farm that was growing it.
They just took it. 6. Battle of Oranges in Italy.
Wow,
That sounds like
sounds like the heaviest of metal bands. Battle of Oranges.
That sounds like the tomato one, but they're gonna hit you with oranges and it's gonna hurt way more.
Yeah, without reading this so far,
That's what I'm guessing.
feel like you're gonna get some bruise.
During
Hey, bro. You're cruising for a bruise.
You're cruising for a bruise.
your cruise is for bruising. During the Carnaval de Ivrea, the people of the city Ivrea recreate a historic fight between the people and a ruling tyrant. However, the battle isn't fought with guns and swords. Instead, they use oranges. More than 500,000 grams of fresh
No, there's
oranges.
a dot there. I wonder if they meant to put like a comma. 'Cause it could just be 500 grams with just dot, dot, dot.
500.
I'm gonna guess 500,000 grams. Why couldn't they just say how many oranges it is?
Because it's like a off number.
I guess.
But just keep in mind, they wrote upgraded like upgraded, so that's just should be a
That's
comma.
true.
500,000 grams of fresh oranges are bought for this Battaglia della Arance. I'm not good at reading this. Battle of the Oranges. They should have just said that. It is a festival rich of history and highlighting the fight for freedom. That is where it is all about during the Ivrea festival. So yeah, it sounds like a worse version of the tomato one.
Could you imagine like somebody just chucking an orange at you?
It would hurt a lot.
It would.
Right in the temple.
It would hurt.
Break my glass.
It looks like, from a glance, I don't have my glasses on from back here. From a glance, it looked like all these people wearing like football like outfits.
I think that's like the teams.
Yeah.
And like
maybe it's like padded, but they don't have anything on their heads. So if somebody like chucks to hit you in the head.
The middle group is probably the tyrants, and they're all the freedom fighters.
Are these oranges peeled? Because that would make a difference.
Yeah, if they're throwing wedges, that's fine, I think.
If it's just like a solid orange, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt pretty bad.
I feel like they're supposed to throw wedges, and there's just like one jerk who's drunk throwing whole oranges.
Probably. Somebody throws a watermelon.
What the hell?
You're out.
Hey,
You're out, Jim.
That's a grapefruit. Get out of here.
Number 7. Biscuit with aniseed balls. I don't even know how to pronounce the word in the middle.
Biscuit met messages.
In Holland. Biscuit with aniseed balls. Biscuit with little mices. This all sounds really odd and unpleasant, but it is translated from Dutch, and they happen to call this food in such a way that it sounds horrible when translating. Therefore, it does not exist in other countries. This food is traditionally served to celebrate the birth of a baby. I was going to say, it looked like it. The biscuits are spread with butter, and the muesjes, or muhes, aniseed balls, little mices, are sprinkled on. So it's just sprinkles. It's just a donut with sprinkles on them. Are sprinkled on top. For boys, they have white and blue, and for girls, they have white and pink. And the best one for last.
Krampus, night in Austria. Merry or not so merry Christmas. You decide when traveling to Austria or Hungary with Christmas. I'm going to stop right there. There we'll meet Krampus, the bad Santa. It is a half goat, half demon who scares children into being nice and not naughty. Okay? According to... Wait. Being nice and... Do we have to say that? Do you have to say being nice and not naughty?
Yeah, we've already seen the best of that the English language can deliver on us. I mean, you gotta give them a break.
All right, I'll break them. According to the folklore, Krampus shows up in towns the night before December 6th, which is known as Krampusnacht. During this night, people get dressed as Krampus as scary as possible and celebrate the festival out the streets. So maybe the Christmas carol Santa Claus is coming to town was right. You better watch out.
This guy looks like almost like the Predator, like with the mask off. It's
a little bit.
Crazy looking.
You can't really see here, but he's got a really long nose.
So it's almost like they have Halloween twice a year.
It's the night before Christmas.
Right.
I kind of like that, though. I wouldn't mind that.
Oh, my God.
But it'd be really cold, so they have to have the big coats over their costumes.
I'm trying to think of a tradition they had down in Alabama.
You have a weird tradition?
I think our tradition was surviving the hurricanes.
What a crazy tradition.
Yeah, I know, right? They had Katrina come through, and our power was off for a month, and then we had Hurricane Ivan come through. It went up through Alabama, went over through Georgia, went back into the ocean, came around, hit Florida again, went back into the Gulf of Mexico, power back up, and hit us a second time. Good times then.
Good times.
Good times back then.
We have the crazy tradition here that I remember is that we all stand in the sidewalk, and then a bunch of parade floats come through, and there's Santa Claus on it. And that's the craziest, weirdest tradition you'll find in Canada.
What? Santa Claus? Who's that?
Well,
Is
he's
he
like...
SCP?
Exactly. I think we can relate everything that's not average to being an SCP.
I mean, if you really think about it, the guy, he's got one day, right?
Let's break it down.
And there's 2 different time zones. If you look at it, on one side of the world is tomorrow.
Yes.
And on the other side of the world is yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow, in one day, which is technically 2 days, he delivers all the presents in 24 hours.
But that also means, it means he doesn't do it in like 12 hours a night. He does it in 24 hours circling the globe.
Yeah.
So it's a little more conceivable at that point. You know, I think they had a thing on Google Maps where you could track Santa and it would show him going across the globe.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did that. I think it's just... I didn't look at myself. I should have, though.
Apparently, you can Skype with him now.
You can Skype with Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Man, I sent him a letter, me and my sister, and we both got the same letter back, but our names were different, and I felt so cheated. He just signed to the bottom and just copy-pasted the same message to both of us.
Oh, man.
I've been ripped off.
I mean,
what did you get? That's my letter.
How many people are on this planet again?
Over
Is it
7
like-
billion. I think we're almost at 8 billion now.
I think there's like 14 billion now.
What?
I think like 10 years ago, whatever, it was like 9 billion.
Wow, I'm outdated. I think that's what the Google
Well, let's have a quick search here.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
How many people on Earth?
Can't do too much of that song. Gonna get copy struck.
Yeah, it's almost 8 billion.
What?
Yeah,
I thought
so.
it was more than that.
That's
Well, you know what? I was thinking about America's debt. that's almost at 14 trillion.
Okay, it's actually
You know, it really shot. It was like at a steady climb when until we started doing the industrial age, and then it just shot straight up because we were able to produce way more food and everything else like that.
interesting.
But that's neither here nor there. So I think we're gonna wrap it up around here. What do you think there, Goose? What do you think about doing next week?
Oh boy, way to put me on the spot. How about okay. Picture a red triangle, and then we got a green stick, and you stick it on the
Illuminati.
top. That's not what I said at all, but sure, let's go with it.
All right, and so what was your favorite tradition?
Favorite tradition? The biscuit one with the gold coin. Second, probably the cheese wheel because I like the idea of throwing myself off a hill and rolling down it. But I'd probably break something at this point. But yeah, the baked goods one.
I'd have to say mine was in between the tomato fight and also the rolling down the hill. I think that would be fun too.
The tomato
I'm
fight?
surprised they didn't have running with the bulls in there too.
I don't think we do that anymore, honestly.
Do they not? Well, I guess that makes sense.
I think people die.
So many people
every
get
year.
injured, right?
I feel like they're not allowed
It's like
to
the
do
real
that.
life Hunger Games.
They should just do running with goats. Just have a bunch of goats, because if they hit you,
Because they
may
would just
hurt,
start
but-
eating everything.
Well, you gotta scare them into running, first of all.
They'll all just like topple over. You ever scared a goat? They just kind of like freeze
Okay,
up.
like a ram.
Okay.
Like a sheep could like hit you, but it won't like kill you.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, we'll see y'all next time on the next Folklore Scrolls.
Till then.
Holla at you later.